So this is the Hollyford Pyke Loop with Packrafting New Zealand. A 4-day journey into some of the most diverse landscapes you'll find in New Zealand. Lakes, crystal clear rivers, stunning coastline, native forest. I'll let Arno tell you about it, but what I will say is one of the most unique things about this tour is Arno himself.
So I founded Packrafting New Zealand 12 years ago. Basically we're having expedition tours, education and low-level self-guided tours. Someone who gets out of the Hollyford Pyke tour. Hopefully a lot of learning about nature, expedition planning and packing, packrafting skills, river skills, lake skills.
I think you need to be pretty fit. Don't underestimate the fitness needed, clambering along the rocks. Make sure that your packrafting skills are up to it. There is quite a bit of open water. The area does get a lot of wind. Yeah, get some training and make sure you're adequately prepared.
The biggest challenge for the Hollyford River is a lot of trees in the river in your way where you need to maneuver around. Not just for new people. Three major lakes in a way. So we've got Lake McKerrow, which is 16k of open water. Then we've got Lake Wilmot, which is 2.5k, and then we've got Lake Alabasta, which is about 7k. It's quite a bit lake paddling to do.
Good look, eh? A bit windy out here this morning on Lake McKerrow, heading towards the coastline. Following wind, hoping to get there right on high tide.
Conditions in Lake McKerrow, interesting. That was absolutely epic for myself.
Yeah, open water packrafting. Pretty much one of the riskiest types of packrafting you can do. Good idea to leash yourself to the boat. In case you fall out, you're not going to get separated from the boat.
If there was anyone else but the crew we had today, we would have stayed basically in the hut. It was big.
Gusts coming through really easily tip you over. To maintain your angle.
In terms of challenging open water trips, we are, at least in New Zealand, the only company who runs expedition tours with that much open water in the mix.
Yeah, big day today. Hopefully 7-hour walk, 3-hour paddle to get to Olivine Hut. That's why we're starting pre-dawn. We're just walking down the coastline, been through the big rock boulder section, scared crapless by some seals. Hey, that's an 8-hour walk, just about at the Pyke. This section is so beautiful. Boy, am I glad to be sitting down and floating.
4 days on the loop means we're somewhere between 6 and 8 hours on the go per day. I've been around 50 times, anywhere between 22 and a half hours. The guided ones were 5 days, now 4 days. So, I just love it.
Well, I think just being on the river gives you a real different aspect as opposed to just hiking something. You tend to see a lot of bush at low level. Getting out in the middle of the river and then looking up at all the mountains and then looking into the bush is a real different aspect, and that's why I really love the packrafting component. Generally not too many people around as well.
Okay, day 4, getting down the bottom of the Pyke River into Lake Alabasta, transition into hikers, about a 5-hour walk back on the Hollyford Valley track. Mount Tudico up there.
You know, this is a good introduction if you've got a good level of outdoor experience anyway. And so I think if you want to get into pack rafting, you're having to think about it. So even though it's a guided trip, I'd say it's more of an instructional trip as well. So you're actually here to learn and not just be told where to go, what to do.
Brilliant 50th loop, and the highlight was 80 kilometers tailwind on the lake. Sensational.
Well, that was the 150 kilometre Hollyford Pyke circuit with Arno's 50th circuit, and it was pretty tough keeping up with those machines behind me there. Cheers guys.